asked 3 top interior designers to reimagine and redesign the same room 6 times, taking their inspiration from a range of contemporary, elegant, and evocative fragrances. The third designer to take on the makeover challenge is Nthabi Taukubong from Décor Interiors, and her first design is inspired by the fun and uplifting fragrance of magnolia and cherry blossom.
Instinctively, I'm already smiling. Magnolia and cherry blossom are spring flowers that grow on Japanese trees, and they bring out a sense of peace, a sense of happiness. Spring is here, time to get out the colors, the dusty pinks and deep pinks, and it's almost a lady's color, a color that people celebrate around. So when you think of cherry blossom and magnolia, you think sunshine, you think good weather, you think good times. Summer is here, finally.
The room they have to work with is a small lounge, currently done in neutral earth tones. All the designers saw the size of the room as an advantage, rather than an obstacle to overcome.
Surprisingly, there are no issues with a small space. It's more intimate, and it's more things to play with, and it almost hugs you. It's actually a more comfortable palette to work in. The walls embrace what you're creating, and it can show better as opposed to draining out into a wider open space. So a small space is intimate, and lots can be achieved that can embrace and celebrate the people who use it.
Once again, the lounge is stripped down to the basics. All table decorations, paintings, cushions, and unwanted furniture are removed, leaving Nthabi with a blank space to build on. Her first step is to start with the floor treatment.
We're going to be bringing again a rug that has cheeky elements of what a cherry blossom interpretation is, because again we're trying to avoid literal interpretations. We're just becoming more artistic with how we interpret the scheme.
Once the rug is in, Nthabi brings the 3-box coffee table back in to help ground the vibrant colors she plans to bring in later.
We don't want to overdose on being too happy. Happiness can become quite overwhelming, so we have to ground it with something, and that's why we wanted to choose something that looks like wood, that can almost stabilize the interior. So we've kept all the original wood that was in the room, and we're going to build around that, because cherry blossom is a small plant that grows on a tree, so already the spirits are very elevated. We need something to bring us down back to earth. It's very crucial for this space to have a rug because the colors are so tone on tone. You need something to lift it up from the ground upwards. So that's what the rug does for this particular space. And it also helps to add in the elements of color, the cheekiness, or almost to be extra brave with the color because we're not touching the sofas and the chairs.
Next, Nthabi brings in 3 stark black and white paintings as a counterpoint to the bright cushions she's chosen.
For the scheme, we've gone for a little bit of excitement. There's a shocking pink at the back, and then there's a little bit of geometric again in terms of the color. We thought that this must be a little bit more laid back. So we've removed the big back cushions and made it more deeper so that the big cushions can be really appreciated in the space. So the color here is more vibrant, more laid back, more fun, and perfect for the cherry blossom and magnolia theme.
Finally, Nthabi brings in some wooden side tables with flowers and objets to go on them. Mirrors and neutral candles for the centerpiece. Accessories to match the color of the cushions. And then, before you know it, the room has been transformed.
Absolutely happy. This is a happy room. The colors come in very nicely. I think again the black and white helps to concretize the scheme, and the use of different elements in terms of glass, mirrors, white ceramics really is very impactful in this space. Cherry blossom obviously is a very difficult plant to source in South Africa as it's Japanese, so we decided to find other elements that are Japanese or have that influence to orchids and different plants that we tie that look like cherry blossom and magnolia, and it just works very well to enhance that experience or that fragrance experience in this type of room. Fragrance lingers in the air, and the color or the elements of cherry blossom and magnolia are dusty pinks and deep pinks, and they're lingering in this interior right now, so it will ignite the senses of that aroma.